Greetings. Glad to be here again. And we have been talking about why marriage. We talked about purpose 1, that is mutually complementing one another. And today we'll be talking about purpose number 2, that is multiplying a godly legacy.
Yes, and when you talk about legacy, it is children, but children's children or children's children's children, something that goes beyond one generation. The scriptures in Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, God blessed them, man and woman, and told them to go and be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. That is the scripture we're banking on. Please go on.
Yes, so having children is not a point of discussion, but we also do understand that some people may not have biological children of their own, but still God charges us with the mandate to multiply, to make more disciples, starting with the people that we have in our homes, our children, and other people in our homes.
Yes. So another scripture, Psalm 78, verse 5 to 7, that I would love to read. He says that, "For God established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, the children who would be born, that they may arise and declare them to their children." And verse 7, that they may set their hope, their confidence in God, and that they should not forget the works of God, but ought to keep his commandments. Yes.
So, again, multiplying a godly legacy is the purpose. And God charges us as parents now, that will be husband and wife, in the context of a home, to actually raise more and more disciples. And we will appreciate that there is a lot that is learned from home. God's character, values, standards are set right at home. Now, you may not have your own biological children, but still, there are people that you can pass on this message to. There are people that you can walk with. There are people that you can share the gospel with, so that you will continually pass on this legacy to the next generation.
Yes, surely, God can give you the opportunity to raise a nephew, raise a niece, to raise someone in the neighborhood, as my wife was sharing. I want to say that God has given us a wonderful privilege as of now to raise 2 wonderful boys. And I want to say that what I learned from my parents, is what I am laboring and doing my best to pass on to our sons, our children. Every morning I remember when I was growing up that there was a certain hour you would not interrupt or even get to our parents because they were having their quiet time. And this is a practice, work in progress, but we are trying to cultivate with my wife, having that morning devotion together, starting off the day together in prayer. And you see, even the atmosphere at home, building that godly environment and atmosphere at home, having family altar. These are values that my wife and I picked from our homes, our families, and now we are trying to pass on, that every night we have time to pray with the children and everyone at home before we go to bed. Yes.
So, the home, where husband and wife are actually the stewards,
yes,
is the greenhouse for actually nurturing the next generation of believers. Thank you, and God bless you.